Hi, this is Dave, Fell Running Guide. Welcome to this week's navigation task. This week I've got 3 photographs of places that I've visited whilst out exploring the Peak District recently. So there's 1 there, 2 there and 3 there, and that's the order that I visited them in. And I want you to see if you can work out where they are on the map and work out a logical route that I took between them. We're using the Ordnance Survey 1 to 25,000 map, and the only information I'm giving you is that I started at a road. So let's have a look at the photos in a little bit more detail. So the first one looks like some kind of old cabin, maybe a shooting cabin or something like that. Quite a state of disrepair. The next one, we've got this long line feature, a dip with a gradual rise up to looks like a flat horizon. And then the third one is this pond. So I think maybe the first and the third features aren't going to be too difficult to find. The second one a little bit more tricky. So let's have a look at the map. Well, if we're starting at a road, we can only possibly be on this section of the map here, and the closest or only possible thing that I can see that would be that first ruined building is this there, that little square symbol. It's hard to see without magnifying, but that is a man-made feature. Someone suggested it might be these, but these are grouse butts, and they're definitely different to buildings. So yeah, if I started here at the road and went up this path to that will be first. Now then, let's skip number 2 at the moment and look for number 3. Can we see a pond on the map which is within striking distance of this place that we've just got to? Well, again, there's only one realistic place it could be, and that's this pond here. You see that on the high point? So if that's 1 and 3, all we have to do now is work out how I got between them, taking in that long line feature. So let's just zoom in a little bit more here, see if we can see. So it would make sense that I followed one of these streams up, and we have some little indentations here, little re-entrants here. So they could be possibly any of these. If we have a look at the photo again, let me just go back to the photo. Oh, you can see it's quite flat to the sides, gentle rise up to the left, and a flat horizon. So we're on ground that's only gently sloping uphill there. Now it's quite hard to appreciate distance from a photograph, but we can see from this it looks like it's over 100 meters long. It's not a short feature, it's going off quite a way into the distance. So can we use that to work out where it might be? So it's not going to be a feature down here because the ground behind will be still rising. So it could be one of these here. But if we look at these are fairly short features here. Can we find a longer feature? Well, that's a bit longer, that's a bit longer, that's a bit longer. But if we look over here on this side, look, if I went up this stream, up to this area here where it flattens out, and then look at the length of that re-entrant, or gruff we might call it there, that's significantly longer than these others, and it's on the flat area. So that is what we're actually looking at there. So what about my route? Well, we can see from the photo that it's a very clear day, so I could have maybe got to this long line feature here and then just taken a bearing and gone across. But you don't always know exactly what you're going to find unless you're very familiar with it. So getting as close as possible, I continued up the stream until I got to this bend here where it bends round and swings back to the north. So I knew exactly where I was, and then just took a bearing there and paced out the distance to find that pond. So yeah, that's those are the features, and that's the way I did it. As I said, 1 and 3 not too difficult. But just looking a little bit more closely at the contours for number 2 shows where I was actually at. So I hope you enjoyed that one. Thanks for watching, and look out for next week's navigation task. Bye for now.